Okay, this is another Polkdot blog here, and today I'm talking to you about Polkdot. Well, this is actually the Polkdot on day not blog 6. I did blog 6. That was the unpacking operation. This is another blog I'm doing here this is blog 8, I guess. Yeah, blog 8. This blog 8 is going to be about, I'm home now, safely recovering my own apartment. The swelling had gone down quite a bit. I'm noticing quite a few things since I had the surgery done. Number one, my behavior getting more pure and clear. My thoughts got really clear, more transparent than ever before, which is a good thing. Number two, now I'm starting to feel like a lady, chasing after boys. That's what ladies do, chase after men. That's right, you know. And I'm starting to feel more feminine as the time goes on. My behavior is actually mellowing, very mellowing out. My behavior had really starting to change here big time. Since I have a new vagina, my behavior really starting to change around big time. From acting like a man to acting more and more like a female, which I plan to do. But now I'm getting more feminine behavior than I ever had before, which is a good thing. You know, honestly, I mean, taking on the whole damn thing, going to mental, having a surgery, and doing all that was really hard on me. That was the hardest thing I ever did in my life. That was the most invasive thing I done. It was the most, I mean, my God, this more people exercise. It's the most hardest sacrifice I had to make in my life. Getting rid of my male part for female part, that was a sacrifice indeed. I look at it now as, yes, I did it. I can't believe I actually did what I did. But now it's like, you know, I don't think Richard's going to talk to me ever again. I don't think Carolinda will now. But having a vagina, oh my God, it's different. I got enough friends in my Hamilton transgender community along the way to help me out. I even picked up more friends in Montreal. You know, when I stayed at a recovery center, there was one guy, trans man, who was come from another part of Quebec. There was another lady who came all the way from Vancouver. Me and her had really nice talk. One over in Kingston came really nice talking together. Both of us were have beautiful time. Both of us really have great conversation. There's another transgender female who came all the way from other side of the world, basically, all the way from Tokyo, Japan. He's the youngest one, had surgery in Montreal. And I talked to her, and she was enough about things in Japan. She said, I really miss the Japanese stuff, the vending machines at every corner and that. Which is pretty common in Japan to see vending machines at every corner, you know. Yeah, pretty common there. But, you know, not funny because you look at that and, you know, too, you know. But, since I had my surgery, I need trans friends are all over from different parts of the world. But you know what? Interesting how small the trans community really is out there. And how wide it's a female part of that is. It is one that trans community is very small indeed. It's like we close-knit community, I tell you that. The one transgender female get volunteer, we all know about it. Everybody knows. I know. If I know a friend of mine get out to get volunteer, I know about it already. I already know. Well, you know, I know about it, you know, too. Right? Word goes around, LGBTQ trans community, word goes around. But it's a racism here in Hamilton. It's really bad. You know, having Take Back a Night. You know what? Sorry, they're not going to be marching because Hamilton's too ignorant. They're a bunch of racist bigots in City Hall. Fucking bigots. Oh my God, that's what I look at. Racist assholes. You know, I want to go Take Back a Night next week. I know what, honestly, I think they do that next year. I could run to Toronto and Mount on Yonge Street take back a night. That's like stupidly ridiculous. And I'm going to be like saying that too, because that is ridiculous. I enjoyed the march and that. Doing it was great. Now all of a sudden it's like the city said you can't have food, you can't do that, making it very unlikely. It's like we can't even have our voice, can't have a freedom of speech anymore. You know, TransUnion City cannot have freedom of speech because, why? If we do freedom of speech, we get thrown in jail. If we have freedom of speech in Toronto, but don't have it in Hamilton, it's like I have freedom to go use the ladies' room, but not because of that. It's like the rules, the anti-trans movement in the city is so bad, it's really gonna make. Even this year, I go to a take back night. They tell me to leave because I'm not a biological woman. I will leave, but then again, it's really bad that, you know, I mean, to a point where I may have to do another human rights complaint again over this, because everybody has a right to freely speak or have their expression of freedom. Like, you know, free speech is not free speech anymore in Hamilton. If I want free speech, you go to Burlington and do free speech. That's the only place to do free speech in this city. Anyway, so, I mean, I thought more free speech in Montreal than I did here. I thought in Toronto would be more free. In Hamilton, no free speech allowed. Anyway, so I'm going to say one thing. You know what that is? Honestly, that if you want to, but I recommend, if you're gonna, it's a transgender female, want to have surgery done, I would recommend you to go to Montreal, to CMC Montreal, GRS Montreal called, under Dr. Pierre Brassard. I highly recommend it. He will get you done, and he will have you done in a jiffy. And you know what? It will be happy to have that done. So, if you want to get it done, you can go there and you get done. And you get a nice staying resident. Just remember, if you go to Montreal and you're going to stay in a hospital part, you have these small TVs bolted to the wall there, and they give you headphones. They're not very good headphones. They come out of jack. If you have a good set of headphones at home, like a good set of studio quality headphones or a really long cord on it, bring them with you. You need them in the hospital part. If you're a resident, won't need them there, but I would highly recommend you do so. Anyways, so that's one thing I tell you. But another thing is, overall the service is very good, and I had no complaints at all. Matter of fact, I feel like giving them writing out a letter, but I need help in doing it. A letter, a very kind word, giving people a way of saying that, hey, you know what? It's not easy to me. A long train ride, 10 hours late getting there. That's like ridiculous. It took me a long time to get there. It takes me a long time to get home from Montreal, my God. Because you have to go. You get to Montreal. By the time you get home, it's at 11 o'clock at night. By the time I got there, it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So that takes a long time. Not directly traveling Hamilton. That's the distance at traveling Hamilton halfway to New York. That's exactly what it is. Halfway point between New York City. A little bit more than that. I'd say about Albany, New York. Distance-wise. Anyways, so I'm going to say, honestly, it's a really long trip. I'm tired. I was very tired coming home. I didn't do a blog at home because I got home, I was very tired. I did a few blogs that coming home from Montreal on a train, but I finally got home. I was just beat. And it took me a few days to trying to get back in my routine now, finally. Trying to get back in my regular routine, and probably won't be this week I do a radio show, but probably on the 23rd, I'm going to crank up to full routine on 23rd a month. I'm going to get the Meals on Wheels this week. I'm going to cancel it by the end of this week and start my full routine up starting on Monday 22nd. doing radio show, boom, and all that, right straight through, and keep going from that point forward. Because I feel up to it to do it. But right now, I have to really think about it. But I got to order a brand new phone coming up on the 30th here, and because this phone is just about it's about near life end. Screen is shot. Matter of fact, I could get it repaired, but $120 to get it fixed. And I think I may end up doing that. I may buy a new one, then get this one repaired, keep it as a standby phone in case the other one breaks down. That's what I plan to do. If the other one breaks down, I can pull this one out and use it. That's my plan, that's my game plan on it. There actually, but the one I'm buying on Amazon, it's got Android Pie in it. Be ordering that at the end of this month from Amazon. Well, I'm going to tell you through Amazon. If you like to buy groceries on Amazon, my course, you got to buy a whole lot of them to get any bug out of it. I bought one bag of Kettle Cook Sip, and that's fine. Then when I try to buy more stuff like that, you know what they say? Oh man, they're not liking that because you can't buy, stuff like that. You can only buy it if you're bundling a whole bunch of stuff at once. So I went and bought $27 worth of groceries, through Amazon, then I get it free. But if I don't buy $27 worth of groceries on Amazon, guess what? You pay. But also too, another thing I ran from Amazon, they asked me I'm in Nunavut, and I had to know I'm Hamilton, Ontario, to find a Nunavut. Then they asked me in Montreal, and I know in Hamilton, Ontario. But when I ordered groceries on Amazon in Montreal, they don't have that, same stipulation there in Quebec I do here in Ontario. So you order stuff like that if I went to Montreal, and I ordered there in Montreal, it will come to me like in nothing flat. You don't have to go through a hoop to get stuff. But in Montreal and Nunavut is a different rule because in Montreal and Nunavut, don't have to go and buy more items just to get the one that called combined item. I had to combine a whole bunch of items, get one item. See? You get liberty. So that was pretty good. That's one thing I found. So next time I'm in Montreal, I'm going to log in my Amazon account in Montreal and buy stuff there and have it shipped here. Why not? I should do that then. Anyways, okay, blog over.